I love the Arctic because it's peaceful. It's a simplicity of life up here. And you're really rooted in with Mother Nature and the surrounding.
Coral Harbour has a population of 750. It's an isolated Arctic community. The Inuit people who live here have for centuries survived by making a pact with the wild. The Inuit survive by seasonal hunting and fishing on the sea and ice. Climate change, on a scale unseen since the Ice Age, is threatening their way of life. Fish stocks are declining, and fishing is becoming extremely hazardous.
The ice is a lot thinner. It's very, very dangerous now. A lot of Inuit hunters drowning due to thin ice or a sudden storm that comes up, capsizes their boat, or a blizzard comes up and they get lost in the tundra. Those are just some of the things, but it also changes the migration patterns of the eider ducks, of the caribou, so they can never bank on their old experiences anymore. Everything is changing.
Many dangers lie ahead. Lonnie and Eric will have to navigate narrow channels of freezing water, surrounded by treacherous moving ice flows.
I think I'm going to need to take a break out of this boat for a while.
Yeah, I wouldn't just want to kayak all the way across the Arctic Ocean. I don't think my body's made for that.
Partially submerged icebergs could easily cause their kayaks to capsize.
Kayaks are modified as sleds as well. On the actual route across the ocean, we'll be pulling them about 70% of the time and paddling them about 30% of the time. So they got to act as boats and as sleds for this expedition. I see a good pan up here. So we basically have to be amphibious. We have to go in and out of the water, pull those kayaks across these pans by ski. And then when we come to an open lead of water again, set the boat in the water, paddle across it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put a skeg on them so they go straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, paddling a kayak out in that water, it's just complete silence almost, and you're just you can move under complete silence and just watch what's going on around you. You can see the birds. I've often had seals come right up next to the kayaks. I actually had narwhals right next to the boat at times, and it was actually a mother narwhal and a little gray baby narwhal right next to her. And we were able to paddle right alongside. So it's kind of a non-intrusive way of traveling around and being as close to nature as you can.
By the time that we're ready to go, we'll have all the possible scenarios figured out as to what could possibly go wrong and how we'll perform. That doesn't mean I won't be nervous out there. In the biggest sense, I'm just worried that we would have an accident where it was just something that happened by chance, a slip and a fall, or a medical emergency. Those would be, I guess, my two biggest fears.
The most dangerous part of this entire expedition is flipping over in the water. For 70 kilometers from Cape Artishki in Russia out to where the sea ice is going to be more packed together. It's that long crossing where the boats are going to be the heaviest. And if there's any waves or any sudden storm comes up, we could potentially capsize. And there's no way of being rescued at that point.